Hi everyone, how are you today? Happy Friday. I hope you have a productive week so far. Finally we got to the end of the week. We made it. It's been a little bit crazy for me today, but here we go. Anyway, so today, for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Yaritza Baez. I'm a business coach, and I help women solopreneurs like you. I'll increase productivity, automate your processes, so you reduce stress, create more freedom, and generate more profits. And today I just wanted to talk about four systems to scale your business. There is going to be a time where you are going to, in your entrepreneurial journey, where you are going to realize you cannot do everything yourself. You see, as solopreneurs, we all start doing everything ourselves. One, because we're starting out, obviously. Two, because our budgets, financial budgets are limited, and we are learning. We are on a learning curve. But once you get going, you're gonna obviously start growing. But like I said at the beginning, we are a bit of a jane of all trades, and so sometimes what happens is, or usually what end up happening is, and I could say it happened to me also at the beginning, is that you start getting frustrated. You start getting this feeling of frustration because critical tasks are not getting done and you're missing deadlines. The next thing that you will start feeling is, if you maybe you could identify with that. If you do, just put an emoji in there saying like, yeah. And the other one is overwhelmed. It's like, and I remember this one, it's like you start with three things your day, and then you end up, by the end of the day, you end up like with 10. And so that's typical as when you start as a solopreneur. But anyways, how can we make that better? How can we improve that as our business grow? Because we all want to have successful businesses. And be able to hire people and outsource help. But in the before you get there, let's find ways for you to start scaling, so you then start growing and start getting results, and then you get to the point where you can start outsourcing. And one of the things that you could do is first is you know there are many ways where you can fight your business growth hurdle. Your that roadblock that we all go through that, and the best way to do that is obviously automation. And so, imagine yourself, having a hands-off system that allow you to go take the day off, go hiking, or go to the spa, or spend time with your children without having to worry about, oh, I gotta post this, or oh, I gotta send this email. So basically, the best way to fight that business growth hurdle is by doing automation. So my first system, in business you can almost automate everything. But okay, let's concentrate on the one. But to start with, let's talk about email phoners. Those are your autoresponders. Let's say if you have an opt-in, you probably have a welcome series. If you automate your emails, that's one of the way to start. Set up an autoresponder series, especially if you're starting out. Do a welcome series, and then that's you create that sequence. It could be a day, just 2 days. You can even do an email course as an opt-in, as an introduction welcome sequence. So that's one of the things that it will, once it's set up, it's take care of itself. And trust me, it's very, very useful to have one. I know that from previous clients I have, and I can also talk from my own experience. The next thing you want to have is a social management system, and this one is it's always important to stay, to to keep the engagement, to be personable. But that doesn't mean that you cannot schedule your posts ahead of time. So using system tools that allow you to schedule ahead of time is very, very helpful. For example, if you have to travel, you want to take the weekend off or 2 days off, then you can post as ahead of time as much as you want to. I traveled last month, and what I done is that I schedule a whole month worth of posts, and then all I have to do is check my phone, through my phone. If I have any engagement, any questions, any comments, then but I will take care of that. But then I was hands off from having to post on a daily basis. Okay. The next one will be your calendar management. Good God, that is a must. And thankfully, there are system tools that allow you to subscribe, have a free plan. And I say this because when you are starting, I know your budget is limited. You have to keep your operating costs down. And so, I remember back in the day when I have my first business, there was no I didn't know, or they were starting to come out the calendar management systems and electronic calendars. Oh, and the back and forth email, it just kills you. It was such a bad thing. And once I got into having one, it was like the heavens open for me. So yeah, use one of those, and it just take care of everything. And once you start obviously outsourcing, having team members, then obviously you communicate and you set up dates, appointments and meetings through your electronic calendar. Make sure you have one that do the conversion when it comes to time zone for the client and for you, and everybody knows at what time they will be setting their appointments. Okay, and then the fourth one is paid traffic. And the advantage of having paid traffic is obviously it takes up the pressure of having to create so much content, because then you're paying for what you have and you promote, and it should increase your visibility and all of that. However, I prefer, even though it can be effective, it costs money. And I have known from other coaches and from myself, and I done it when I used to have my virtual assistant business. I don't pay traffic for my clients, but what I notice is, unless you have a really nice budget for paid traffic, I will say leave it until you get to that point. You don't have to implement all of the systems at the same time, but I think having your email funnels, your social media management, and your calendar management, you could do those, starting off, and leave for when you have a good budget for paid traffic to then go into that. Because yes, it actually will help you and grow your business faster and get results faster. Okay, so just to finish off, some of the tools that I would recommend if you're starting out. For example, for email funnels, I would say MailChimp, MailerLite, maybe ConvertKit. I know that when you have to pay from the get-go. And for social media, I recommend Hootsuite. It has a free plan, a Buffer, and Post Planner. And for calendar management, Acuity is very popular with coaches, and so is Calendly. So Acuity, I think you have to pay from the word go. Maybe they have a free option, but anyway, I know Calendly for sure they do have a free plan. And that's basically it. So what are you doing to scale your business? What systems do you have in place? And if you need help with or have any questions about setting systems, automating processes, increasing your productivity, because this obviously will help you increase your productivity and make better use of your time. But if you have any questions about any of those subjects or other steps about starting your business, just let me know. Just put them in the comments below. And basically, that is all for today. And thank you for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.